In this video, I'm going to show you 5 exercises that you can do to stretch out your upper back. That's really good for your posture. It's also gentle on the lower back, so you won't feel any pain or any compression there. So let's get to it. So the first exercise we're going to do is just mobilizing the top part of your spine, just back and forth. You can either start kneeling like this. You can also put a little cushion underneath your hips. Or other option is if you want to sit down cross-leg, that's also good as well. If you don't want to be sitting, you can also be standing as well. So do whatever feels good for you. So the first one is we're just going to warm up. You're going to interlace your hands and place it behind your head. Elbows wide, relax your shoulder. Inhale here. As you actually want to flex the top part of your spine, come all the way forward. So there's no pressure on the neck here. It's just nice and gentle. Breathe in here. And as you exhale, we're going to lift our chest up high towards that ceiling. So you come into a little bit of an extension. So this should open up the back a little bit more, open up the front as well. Inhale here. Then as you exhale, let's flex forward. Then exhale, let's lift our chest up. Open up the elbows, drop the shoulders back. On your next exhale, let's bring it back to center. So we're going to go straight into some side bends. So it's just really nice to open up the whole side body. So inhale here. As you exhale, you're going to bend all the way over. Reach your right elbow up towards that ceiling. Relax your shoulder. Bring it back to center. And again, let's come over to the opposite side. Let's reach all the way up. So sink into this hip to really feel this whole side body stretch here. Bring it all the way back. One more time. Reach all the way up and back. Good. So now we're going to rotate this. So you're going to bend all the way over to your left hand side. You're going to reach this right elbow up. Then from here, we're going to turn to the corner of a mat here. So here you're still flexing from the top part of your spine to the crown of your head. And then just come to the center. Reach out through the opposite side. So you're going to reach through this elbow here. So you can feel this whole stretch all along your whole back body. Then bring it all the way up towards that ceiling. Now sink into that hip. Bring it back to center. Let's reverse. We're going to reach the elbow up. Then come all the way forward. Rotate. Over to the opposite side. Then reach up. One more time. And reach up. Bring it back. Lovely. So let's come onto the floor. This is our second exercise where we're going to just move the whole spine. So from your shoulder blades all the way down to your lower back. And it should feel really nice. Because even though you want to just stretch the up part of your upper back, this is really nice just to do both. So you want to be lying naturally on the floor. You can have your arms by your side. And just relax. Take a big breath in. And exhale. Good. So let's first start by stretching, working on a pelvic mobility, but here you're also kind of lengthening your lower back. Inhale, you want to tilt your pubic bone towards your belly button, and here your lower back is lengthened and touching the floor. And as you exhale, let's come back. And again, inhale, come in, and exhale. 2 more. So notice whether or not your shoulders roll forward or can you keep it relaxed. Nothing else is moving except for just your pelvis here. Good. On your next one, let's tilt your pubic bone towards your belly button. Here we're going to start to roll through our spine, so kind of work on a whole spine mobility. You're going to start to round your lower back, then your middle back, and then you're going to come all the way up to a nice shoulder bridge position. You're up onto the bottom of your shoulder blades here. So inhale here, and as you exhale, you want to lower from your upper back first, then slowly come down. See if you can touch bone by bone, middle back, lower back, then back into that natural spine curve. And again, let's tilt your pubic bone towards your belly button. Exhale, let's start to peel up nice and slow. Come all the way up. Inhale at the top and exhale. So really lengthening that spine away from your tailbone here to really create that length in that spine. So you're gonna feel it like stretch out. Come all the way back. You go, give me one more. And this is just really nice and gentle on your lower back as well. You can do this at any speed you like. Bring it back to center. So we're gonna go into rotating our upper back. So a nice one. So you wanna lie on the floor on your side. So if you have a little block, you can lie on it. If not, just lie your arm like this. So place your legs 90-90. So extend your top hip away from your rib so that you engage your lower obliques. Draw the core in, and we're going to bend our elbow. The reason why we do this with just our elbow is because it sometimes when you do it with your hand, you kind of move from your hand rather than from your middle back. So when you're ready, inhale here, exhale, slowly rotate. So here, as you start to rotate from your ribs, you're going to go as far as you can go. Make sure that this is still stacked, so you're not moving back like this. It's nice and stacked. Your knees are pushing into that floor, so this stays nice and tense as you open up. And here, as you do that, you might feel a whole stretch all along your whole side body. Bring it all the way back, and again, exhale. Let's rotate back. Now this time, see if you can go a little bit further than before. You want to make sure that you can still see your elbow within your vision, and bring it back. We've got one more. Exhale. Let's rotate. Inhale here. We're going to hold it here. Then exhale. Let's see if you can sink a little bit further back. Now don't forget about your knees. Push it into that floor. And let's bring it all the way back. So let's come over to the opposite side. So stack the knees and stack the hips. So extend that hip away from that rib and then draw the core in. Bend at your elbows, inhale here. Exhale, let's rotate back as much as you can. Then bring it back. And again, exhale, let's come back. And back. Last one, let's come all the way back out. Now press your knees into that floor. Relax your shoulder, inhale here. And exhale, let's come all the way further back. And bring it all the way back. Lovely. So that was really good for if you, sometimes when you stretch your back and you feel it in your lower back, that one isolates from the upper back to the crown of your head. You can do that as many times as you like. Sometimes your back feels really tight and you want to stretch it out the whole time. Could be a sign that it's weak. So you might need to strengthen it. So we're on to our front. Have your elbows bent and you're just going to lie on the floor. Your pubic bone and hip bones are touching the floor here. Draw your core in so it supports your spine. Then relax your forehead on the floor. Now have your elbows bent and underneath your shoulder and your arms as wide as your mat. So from here you're going to inhale, roll that marble forward in front of your nose so your neck is in line with your spine. Make sure that there's lots of space between ears and shoulder. So make sure you're not like this. Your shoulder blades are down your back. As you exhale, you're going to start to peel your chest off that floor. You want to be squeezing your middle back here. Keep your core tight. Then start to lift your sternum up. And we're only going to go all the way up onto our elbows. But make sure that there's not too much pressure on your elbows here. Lengthen the back of the neck. Inhale here. And as you exhale, let's slowly lower down. So start from the sternum, chest, and forehead last. And again, roll that marble forward. Exhale, let's peel up. Lengthen the back of the neck. Inhale here. And then exhale, come back. Last one. And exhale. So now that you feel comfortable with that, we're just going to add on a little bit more. So you use your whole back. So you're going to inhale, roll that marble forward in front of your nose. As you exhale, let's peel your chest, your sternum, come all the way up to your elbows. From there, just put a tiny bit of pressure and start to squeeze the muscles, the two back extensors that run along your spine. So you want to lengthen the spine away from your tailbone, so you create length. Breathe in here. Then exhale, let's lower down that belly button first. Sternum, chest, and then forehead last. And again, let's go. Exhale. Notice where your shoulders, make sure they're nice and down your back and you're not kind of like this. Inhale here. And exhale, let's come all the way back down. Last one. You can do that as many times as you like, whatever feels more comfortable, and just kind of listen to your body to see kind of where you need to reduce that range of motion or not. Give it a thumbs up and let me know if you like this video.